Well, good morning. Welcome to Saturday football. We've got the Bandits in red and the Outlaws in green today, matching up. Both teams come into today's game with a record of 2-3. And fun fact, number 1 there on the left for the Outlaws captain, the tall youngster who's quarterback in their team, is classmates with the Bandit quarterback. And they play at recess all the time and have had some fun harassing each other this week. And so we'll see who has the bragging rights after today at school. So coin toss coming and we'll be underway. All right, we're ready for the kickoff, and strangely the ball is on the 50-yard line. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or on purpose. Hadn't been any time for a flag yet. And the Bandits kick. Austin gets his foot into it, goes over the head of number 23 behind the 2x4 here. And that youngster picks it up and cuts back up to the middle. And that is Hank Peruco who gets the ankles around the corner of the wood there. And it's going to be first down for the Outlaws just outside their 20. Outlaws have 3 in the backfield. Power I formation looks like. And I believe the right side of the offensive line moves early. White cap referee says so, and it's 5 yards back, 1st and 15. Remind you that there's a running clock this level of football, so that clock will keep going all the way no matter what. Quarterback pitches to the right, and in the backfield early is Reese Moreno throwing the running back to the ground for another 7-yard loss. It's going to be on the 10-yard line, 2nd and every bit of 20 yards. Same formation. No, excuse me. They flipped it this time. Running back's heavy to the left side. Quarterback's going to keep it on the left side. And Hank, playing that linebacker spot, is able to wrap the legs up of the quarterback, number 1. He falls forward for about 4 on the play. 3rd down and long still. Bandits have 6 in the box, playing 3 linebackers. That's Matthew Benavides at middle linebacker. Cohen's creeping up for a free safety blitz up the middle. It's a reverse. And I think that's Hahn who actually corrals him and keeps him from getting around the end. And then Jaden Martinez and Hank finish him off. And it's going to be 4th down and 20 with that loss. And the Outlaws are going to have to make a decision on whether or not they're going to punt. Looks like it is going to be a punt. Hank and Cohen drop back deep. And the Bandits looking like they're bringing the house. It's a high kick. And it bounces over their heads. Cohen touches it, falls on it. If he touches it and doesn't get it, that's a live ball. But he does, and so the Bandits' offense will come out just inside the 30-yard line going in of the Outlaws' territory and licking their chops for a scoring opportunity here. Jaden split out to the left. It's the traditional Bandit offense here with 2 backs in the backfield, Hank and Reese. Cohen calls the cadence, gets the snap. It's going to be a fake to Hank, hand to Reese, who fakes like he's going inside, tries the outside. And that's the quarterback, number 1, who's playing that outside spot, who slings Reese down about 3 times before he can get him to the turf. And it's good for about 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And it's going to be the opposite play, this time to Hank, who's offside to the right. And he tries to stiff arm number 23, but only pushes him down to his legs. And then the tackle's made. And it's going to be just shy, it looks like, of a 1st down by about a yard. Number 85, Tomas, checks into the game at left tackle in place of Bridges. And Cohen's going to hand to Reese, who tries upfield, and he's going to be good for a 1st down. He's tackled by a host of Outlaws, but he is down, call it the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, and drive is working so far. 1st down, it's going to be a dive play, and then a pass, but the whistle blew, and Jaden hit him in the hands, and he drops it, but of course distracted by that whistle. And the call is going to be perhaps somebody not lined up correctly, because I didn't see any movement. However, the linesman's pointing that it's going to be offsides on the defense and a false start on the offense, so they're going to offset, and we're going to replay 1st down. Anyway, number 82, Maverick, at that left halfback spot, and it is going to be a dive play to him, and he's able to thunder for about 3 yards. He took a couple of guys for a ride. Maybe looks where the mark is. It's maybe closer to 4.5. Be 2nd and about 5. No huddle for this Bandit offense. Hank back in the game. He's going to get it off the right side, and he is met by the defensive end. Tries to climb the ladder for a yard or 2, but hitting the backfield, I think all he did was get back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Bandits in the gun. Reese is going to come in motion, and Cohen's going to look to throw it to him and decide to keep it around the left side. He's trying to get that corner, but he's being hot pursued by number 90. He gets the first down, and I believe he got in the end zone. He did, kept in bounds, and that's going to be a score when that pass play broke down, decided to go to the naked side. It's going to be 6-0 Bandits with 1:40 left in this first quarter. Bandits back under center for this extra point try. Outlaws are heavy to the right, and it looked like Angelo, the left guard, may have moved early, and so the Bandits are going to have to try this point after touchdown from more like the 7-yard line now. And again, it may just be my imagination, but it looks like the Outlaws are heavy to the right, which would say that the left side would be the place to go. Cohen has a mix-up in the backfield, but he'll have no problem getting the end zone for this extra point. So another mix-up there, but it works out and makes the score 8-0 early in this game. So this time, Austin sets the ball up on the 50 again, but the referee catches him, says not again, so he pushes him back to the 40 where it's supposed to be kicked off from after that touchdown. He takes aim and kicks a spiral right to the front line. That young man first bobbles it, but then gets it no problem, and the Outlaws will have it on the 50. All right, first down for the Outlaws. 3 in the backfield, and double tight, so nobody split out. And quarterback's going to try to keep it, and he has some success there. Hank gets his ankle, trips him up, well, excuse me, I actually think that was Hank that got the ankle and Reese that got him up high, but surprised the Bandits, and good for 5 yards. Outlaw quarterback checks the sideline, pitches, and it's dropped. It looked like the fullback tried to get it, and then that actually went to number 23, and Maverick gets a hand on him, but it's actually, I'll tell you when he gets up, I believe that's Sam it is, who corrals 23 to the ground. And there's a pink flag in honor of breast cancer awareness instead of a yellow one on the ground. And I'm not sure I saw the call. Was it holding on the offense? And so they'll replay that down from 10 yards further back. So it looks like the Bandits declined that holding penalty because it was lost yardage anyway. And so it's third down at about 13. Quarterback's going to try to pitch to the right side. Jaden Martinez is in there in a hurry to make him turn back in, doing his job from that cornerback spot. Worked a lot on that at practice this week. And Bandits get it. Reese comes up with the ball, but referees say you can't trick us, and it's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 12 as the sun tries to peek out behind the overcast clouds here. Outlaws line up heavy close to the line of scrimmage. Just a solo man in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to him, and he cuts up the middle, drops the ball, and Cohen's going to get it. Bounced right to him, and it's a good thing 23 coughed it up because he had his wheels moving. And anyway, ball would have gone over on down if the tackle was made anyhow, but it still counts as a turnover, and the Bandits have the ball on about their 47-yard line. Maverick back in the backfield for this first down play. Reese lined up kind of in the wingback spot close to our side. It's going to be the dive to Maverick. He's got some room. He's off tackle to the left. And that's Maverick's longest run of the year, I'm going to guess. Normally using him as a bruiser. He goes for about 20 on the first down play. But as chance would have it, linesman on the far side says holding on the Bandits. This one's coming back. We're going to replay first down, which will negate that big run. All right, first down was a spot foul, so we're not quite first and 20. It's more like first and 16. Nose the football on the 40-yard line. Back to our traditional set here with Hank and Reese in the backfield. Jaden split out, and it's going to be a handoff to Reese, who's quick up the middle, breaks 2 tackles, but can't break the last one. Knee goes down, even though his body never checks down, and he's back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just a yard shy of it. It's going to be 2nd and 11. A little communication there between quarterback and receiver. It's going to be a handoff to Hank, right side this time. Number 23 tries to get him. Hank pushes him to the ground, puts another stiff arm on 15, and they're going to call illegal hands to the face, saying Hank had his hands in his mask, I'll betcha. And it is, it's a face mask, and so that first down's coming back. Hank has made his living this year off of stiff arming guys, but this time gets his hand just too much on the mask, and so it's going to negate another first down. So 2 first downs coming back on this drive, and penalties can beat you up pretty fast in this league. Okay, so they got the sticks saying first down and move the chain, so it's 1st and 10. It's a dive play to Reese to the right side, and he is able to make some guys move and put his speed on display. He's down the sideline. Looks like he stayed in bounds, and that's going to be a score for number 20. And we'll call that good for about 63 yards on the scamper by Reese. Love it when we get to see those feet turn over fast like he can do. It's 14-0, Bandits on top. Maverick in the backfield again, playing that left halfback spot. And they like the left dive for PATs, and he kind of short steps his way in for a converted PAT. 16-0, 3:16 to go in the first half. Bandits set to kick off. Had an Outlaw player within 10 yards. They told him to move back. Austin kicks a skyrocket, and that ball bounces over the second line. And that's number 23, the speedster for the Outlaws, who stiff arms one kid. And Jaden gets a hand on him. It's Hank that finishes him off, but I believe the referee's going to call face mask on the Outlaws for the same thing that Hank just got called for. Personal foul, face mask on the receiving team. And so they'll start with the ball. If it's a personal foul, I bet you 15 yards minus where 23 got tackled. And that'll put them back on their 35-yard line to start this drive. So after that penalty, it is a spot foul. And so the ball is back on the 20-yard line for the Outlaws. Quarterback's going to keep it around the left end, cut up the middle, and that is Hank Peruka, who gets to his feet early and causes Quentin, first name of the quarterback there, to fall after about a 7-yard gain. So good first down run for the Outlaws. 2nd and 3, Bandits showing blitz. It's going to be a give to one of the running backs who spins his way, drops the ball. And it looks like the green gets it back. These green jerseys with the big O on the side for Outlaws, resembling the Oregon Ducks uniforms a little bit. Probably intentional. 3rd down, loss of about 2 on the play, so maybe call it 4. Powers to the right in the backfield for the Outlaws. It's a give to the tailback. Bounces it outside, comes back inside, and that's Caden and Hank combining to stop him. Looks like Jaden and Sam jump on that too. 4 Bandits in on that tackle. And it's just shy of the first down, so it's going to be 4th and about a yard and a half. Imagine the Outlaws will go for it here. And there's 30 seconds left in this first half. Looks like the referee's going to stop the clock and call timeout defense. 4th and short. Here come the Outlaws. Got one split out to the wide I formation. Give to 23 on the left side. And he's stopped in the backfield, but there is a couple flags on the play. I believe that was Reese who got him. And it looks like it's against the Outlaws. Bandits decline it, and they'll have the ball first down inside the 30-yard line, set up again with 20 seconds on the clock. See if there's enough time to make something of this drive. First down, Bandits in the gun. Reese comes in motion. Cohen fakes to Hank. He's going to throw it to Maverick. It's too tall for him. He goes up for it. There is a flag on the play. And we had 5 in the backfield. You got to have 7 on the line, and so that's probably a split out, not lined up on the line. Referee says put 15 seconds back on the clock, and we'll replay first down from about the 33-yard line. Cohen's going to hand to Reese left side, and he's got some room on the open field. There's another flag. Reese has got the corner, and he is going to score, but I believe this one is going to come back. He's talking to you. See what the call is on this flag here. It's a hold on the offense, and so we'll play first down again. It's been a flag-heavy game, and that'll negate that touchdown Reese had, getting his 2nd of the afternoon. Ball's going to be about on the 40-yard line, and the Bandits will try again. Bandits showing same formation, and it is the same play. And Reese is going to act like he's going to cut up, but he stays to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds there by about 3 Outlaws. And we're going to call that halftime. So score remains 16-0, and we'll be back for the second half after this. All right, here we are underway for the second half, and that ball goes right to Sam, playing in that middle front line position. And Bandits will have the ball on their own 49, call it 50-yard line. First play of the second half here. Hank and Reese find themselves in the backfield, and Jaden is off the line. Looked like the referee was telling him to adjust, but that's where he's supposed to be. Excuse me, that's Caden in the backfield, who's going to get the ball and shift back to the left side, and going to find some running room here. Switches the ball to his left hand, and he's got some room, and he shakes one tackler, decides to try to cut back to the middle. 23 finally gets him, so he goes for about a 50-yard traverse and gets about, he got a first down on that. There is a hurt Outlaw on the play on the other side. And I believe we'll play first down from the 40-yard line coming up. That Outlaw player's okay, which is what we like. Came up holding his arm a bit. First down for the Bandits. And Cohen's gonna fake the handoff and try to squirt out to the right side, but can't escape the tackler for the Outlaws there, and he gets about a yard on on first down. Caden, number 9, remains in the game along with Hank in the backfield. And it's gonna be a keeper for Cohen around the left side, being pursued by his classmate there, who dodges him first but can't escape him altogether, and other Outlaws get there in time, and it's a gain of about 2 yards. Gonna be 3rd and long, about 7 yards, and it looks like Reese and Matthew Bridges are coming in to check into the game. Hank and Reese back in the backfield on this 3rd down play, and it's a give to Reese, off tackle left, and he squirts through, and number 54 wraps him up from the backside, spins him around one time over his body, but it's good for a first down. This time it's Maverick and Hank in the backfield. Jaden split out to the right side, first down, ball in the 23. It's a dive play to Maverick up the middle. He collides with the first defensive lineman, number 99, who slows him up enough to eventually stop him after about 6 yards. So productive first down play, ball inside the 20, second down coming up. Hank splits out to the right. Reese goes left side wing back, and it's gonna be a fake to Maverick. Cohen rockets one, and it's almost picked off. 23 gets there. Cohen threw it on a line, but might have been a little late, maybe a little low, and gave the defender enough time to break it up. And fourth down coming up. Marker shows 3rd down, so I may have confused myself there. Reese and Hank in the backfield. And it's a give to Hank right side, and he's gonna stiff arm the defensive end. And going for the corner, he gets it for the first down. Number 1 is able to get his long arms on him and knock him out of bounds. First down inside the 10. First and goal coming up for the Bandits. Ball's on the 7-yard line. Olsen checks into the left halfback spot. Referee counting the players, and after his count comes up, blowing his whistle, and it's actually a timeout for the Outlaws. So now we're set for this first and goal try. Maverick still in the backfield, that left halfback spot. It's a dive play to him, and he's got some room. He collides with the first group, keeps going, and he's tackled down just shy, it says. Well, we got one referee saying touchdown, and then the left one saying that he was down. We'll see if they confer or not. They are gonna talk a little bit, it looks like. I'll leave the camera rolling. And now the referee puts his hand up to say something, and I'm not sure what he's saying. Yeah, he said that it's going to be second down on the inch line, and we'll just keep it rolling here for you. And it's the same play to Maverick, and he does get across this time. Touchdown. Scores 22-0, 4 minutes and 11 seconds in this 3rd quarter. There's an offsides penalty for the Outlaws. Bandits decline it. Extra point coming up. Hank Peruka lines up at quarterback for a quarterback sneak, and he's got early hands on him. And they tackle him shy of the goal line, and so the extra point is no good. Score remains 22-0. Austin set to kick off. Clock shows 2:15 in the 3rd quarter. And he gets a good kick, and it sails past the 40-yard line. 23 has a little hard time picking it up, and it looks like, oh, Hank gets cleaned by number 1, who lays a block. 23 up the middle. He spurts through there, and Cohen's trying to track him down, but I don't know that he can get there in time. And the Outlaws are going to return this one for a score. And so that big block by number 1 on Peruka coming up big and slingshots the Outlaws for their first score of the day. Well, let it be known, football is a hitting sport. And when you block and tackle, good things happen. And the good things happen for the Outlaws here as they try their extra point. And they line up with 2 in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch to 15. And he acts like he's going to go outside, tries to cut back up the middle. He does, and he finds some room. And he's in untouched. And it's 8 points for the Outlaws. Clock ticking down in this 3rd quarter. Outlaws set to kick off after that touchdown. Number 1 takes aim, hits it hard to the right side, and that's going to be Reese who's going to field it. And he dodges number 1 who kicked it and was the first man down, and gets about 12, I'd say, on the return. finally knocked out of bounds about the 42-yard line. First down, quarter change, fourth quarter starting now. Clock starts on the snap. It's a dive play to Maverick, and he's thundering forward. Every bit of 8 yards there. Number 1 finally gets on his feet and brings him down just shy of the line to gain for a first. 2nd and 4, so Maverick didn't quite get 8 yards, it doesn't look like, on that last play. It's another dive play to him, though. They go right back to the same spot, and he gets 2 more, making it 3rd and 2. Hank Bruca checks back into the game, sending Maverick back to that tight end left spot. And it's going to be a give to Reese on the left side, and he's good for the first down and more, but there is a flag on the play, and Reese turns the turbo boosters on, gets into the end zone, and this one's coming back. It's a block in the back, it looks like, on the offense. 1st and 10 from the 38 now after that penalty. Same play, handoff to Reese, bounces to the outside a little earlier than last time, cuts it up, and has a productive run, and nearly gets a first down. Ball on the 30-yard line now, 2nd and short. 2nd and a little bit. Hanks can get the ball, trying the right side, stiff arms the defensive end, and he is able to get the first down. Reese comes in and lays a great block on 23, fight until the whistle blows. Like to see that, and that's going to move the sticks. First down. Fake the dive, looking to throw. Coleman's deciding to keep it, and he is corralled there by his classmate. Drags him out of bounds after about an 8-yard scamper on that left side. 2nd and a yard. The give is to Hank up the middle on a dive play, who cuts it back to the right and trips, but it's good for a first down inside the 10-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal with 5:56 to go in this game. Handoff to Hank Peruka, trying that right side, got some room, and has got a score. Don't believe he was even touched, and that's going to take us to 28-8. Extra point coming up. And we've got Caden, Reese, and Maverick all in the backfield. They finally line up Caden on the wingback spot. And Maverick lines up close. Dive play, give to him, but he this time finds a whole nest of players. And for one of the first times this season, he's not going to find the end zone on that extra point try. Our score is 28-8. Clock under 3:25. It's a little bitty kick, and it's not going to go 10 yards. It does touch green, though. And so red gets on it, and they're going to call that a converted onside kick. And it's going to be Bandit football because it touched green. So the Outlaws would have been better off leaving that ball alone, not letting it go 10 yards. But they didn't. They touched it. Cohen's going to keep it on the left side, and he's got the corner. Spin move. First down. Another spin move. And taps into his inner Madden and goes for about 16 yards on the first down. All right. 2 minutes to go. Dive play to Hank up the middle. Finding some room. Storming through. Gets a break to the outside. 23's got some speed. Hank puts a hand on him, pushes him off, and is able to find the pylon for the score. 34-8. And that, I believe, ties the high score this year for the Bandits on offense, or as a team altogether anyway. Caden in the backfield this time, and they give it to Caden, but 99's able to get his hands on him and have his way with Caden. Slapping the ground in celebration. No good extra point, and the clock is under a minute. And referee says that is the ball game by the point differential, which I thought was 34 points. And since the Outlaws have a score, I didn't think we were quite there. But what do I know? I'm just the guy running the camera here. And thanks for being with us today as we'll start our first round of the playoffs against the Colts, which will be a stiff competition next week. But these resilient Bandit teams showing they're up for anything. And we'll see you guys then.